Hello YouTubers. Decided to make a video about my everyday carry. Been watching a lot of other videos on YouTube. They help me out a lot, so I figured I'd do one of my own, maybe save people some trouble. I hate going out and buying some stuff, finding out it doesn't work for me, it doesn't work for my system. So this is what works for me. So this isn't going to match up perfectly with what you're doing, but everything in it can change. This isn't the only thing I carry on me. I might do a video later about all of that. This is just the survival kit, or just an everyday carry pouch that you want to look at it. I got this at Sportsman's Warehouse for about $5. Came with just a few first aid items. It was paper thin, and I got it mostly for the pouch. I kept the first aid stuff, added a few others, and then added a bunch of other stuff I need. And I really do use everything in here on a daily basis. So let's get started. We got a Maglite flashlight. Wrong end. Looking at the camera, not at the flashlight. I believe I got this from Sportsman's Warehouse. $6. Takes one AAA battery. I've got really big hands, by the way. If you see me holding something and it looks smaller than usual, like the Maglite flashlight's not really incredibly small, but I make it look like that. Put that over there. I keep a little cheap pocket knife. I got this at some flea market just in case I don't have any other. Has a few different blades on it. They're all fairly sharp. Now I've got the first aid kit. I'll go ahead and bust that open. I've got, this is the only thing that took me a little bit of time in this kit. The rest of it I threw it together. This, and I'll kind of dump it out of there. I'll organize it again later. But this took a little bit of time to get going. I keep some pills in there, and they're bagged individually and marked individually with expiration date. So I keep various pills. These are all over-the-counter stuff, nothing prescription. This I use more often. Those are ibuprofen and then acetaminophen. My wife's pregnant, and I heard ibuprofen is not good for the baby, so acetaminophen is what the doctor told her to use. I've got insect sting pad, small pack of Neosporin. Saw a video where someone had some Neosporin in a straw cut to about 2 inches long and had used a lighter to burn both ends of it, and I'm going to do that eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it. So this is one of those little packets they put in kits like this just to get you going. Another antibiotic. Some alcohol swabs. These are Curate. You can buy these, I think I got them at Kmart, like 100 of them for $2. And they're super thin. I mean, they take up absolutely no space. That's why I've got, 15 of them here. Maybe not that many, but 10 or 12. The one that came with this kit was obnoxiously large. It took about 4 of these. I threw them away. I don't have them here, or else I'd show you. But they were so big, and there was 6 or 8 of them, and it took up more room than the rest of this first aid kit that I've got. So I took all those out and substituted them with smaller pads. I did keep the sterile non-woven sponges, the gauze, 2-inch by 2-inch gauze that they had in there. I have some burn cream, some more antibiotic ointment, a few regular band-aids. So I've got some more gauze, some more 2-inch gauze. Those go over there. That's a fingertip. Hopefully you can see it on the camera. Fingertip band-aid. Some butterfly sutures. Those are really helpful in a pinch. I actually have quite a few of those in here because when you need them, you need them. These are for putting over your knuckle, which I find that I bust my knuckle more than anything else. Because I'm busting my knuckle left and right when I'm camping or just anything. A few more band-aids. Actually quite a few more band-aids, about 10 of them. Those are just for everyday things. I don't need that many in there, but if you have more of something, then you'll find that the less you have to stock something up, the less likely you are to run out of those things. And then some bigger band-aids for bigger deal stuff. And then in here, that's one thing I really like about this pouch. You've got a place to put everything. And it came with that little bag for the first aid kit, excuse me. Came with that little bag for the first aid kit, and that went inside of there, and that was the entire kit. So you see I took that out, added 3 times as much as it started with, and put it over there. So now I've got the rest of the emergency kit. This is a small fishing kit. I put some matches in there too. There's quite a few matches, but you see there's sinker, some string, some hooks, stuff like that. I actually got a little duct tape over it to make sure that lid doesn't pop off. I had that happen once or twice. Don't want to hook yourself. Safety pin. Can't tell you enough reasons to have safety pin in your kit. These are little tenders that supposedly start really well. I actually prefer cotton ball soaked in petroleum jelly. It works a whole lot better in my opinion. They're a little bit bigger. You can pull them apart and it starts to fire better. These are really good though. They're store-bought, obviously. And again, this isn't the only thing I carry on me. I actually do have a little Altoids tin with a few other things in it, including, hey, cotton balls. But that is great for starting fires. I like to do campfires. Even when I'm not camping, I'll go out and have a little fire pit at the in-laws, and that is great for starting it. Along with this flint striker. And of all the things you can get for starting fires, this is a really good one. It's one-handed. Anyone can sit there and do that right next to the fire and get it going. It's small. It's so small that you can put it anywhere in this pouch. There are a couple things I've seen on videos, like the Light My Fire striker, which is a very good one. I really like it. But if you see the size comparison on this, it's just night and day. This takes up so much more space, and it's got the rest of it. Compared to that, come on. Same with the Sparky. Really like the Sparky, the concept behind it, and it's again one-handed, but even closed, it's so bulky and takes up so much more room. It's not even a comparison, but that is great. You can get them Sportsman Warehouse for $3, and they come with these little flint, or these little tenders. This came with another little med kit that I added to this, and it just is a step-by-step on how to use those. Small lighter. Again, lighters will fail you when you need them most. That's why I keep the flint. There's nothing wrong, if you like fires, there's nothing wrong, or you need a fire in a survival situation, you need redundancies. You need to have a lighter. If the lighter doesn't work, you need the matches. The matches are wet, you need the flint striker. And there's nothing wrong with having quite a few things. And again, that's why I also have this candle in here. It's a little teacup candle. I put the case for another one over top of it and taped it just so I wouldn't get everything waxy. But someone told me anytime you strike a match, you need to light a candle, because that match is going to go out in 6 to 8 seconds. That candle, just a little teacup candle, will burn for a long, long time. You put that underneath of any tenders and you've got a fire. This is some medical tape for the first aid kit. Wouldn't fit in here. It was more convenient to put in this bag, so that's what I did. And then a button compass. And a lot of people told me, did it stop working? No, it's still going. A few people told me that, oh, you don't need a compass, you know, you've got, you just look up, you know where the sun's coming from, where the sun's going. Well, yeah, but if you're in a big group, without fail, everyone will argue over which direction the sun sets. It's astounding that you just talk to anybody. They're like, no, the sun sets in the west. No, the sun sets in the east. You get that every time. If you got a group of more than 3 people, that's what you'll get every time. And if you're in the thick woods, you may not be able to clearly see where the sun is. And that's just a fact. That's what's going to happen. But that's actually all I have in this little kit. I had duct tape wrapped up and put in the back of it. That's actually something I also carry on me. But it was a little bit bulkier and made it stick out in one spot. So I keep this in one pocket and this in another, along with the Altoids tin. I don't wear cargo pants. I like to go out and wear just blue jeans. So anything I can do to save some space and make it not awkward, I'll do. This is about 20 feet, maybe a little less, maybe about 15 feet of duct tape wrapped around an expired gift card. You can never find something that duct tape won't fix. It fixes everything. It's a miracle worker. But that, and you can see everything, not the Altoids, but all of that in that little kit. And again, this kit's about 3 inches by 5 inches. So you can put that in a pocket if you wear cargo pants. You can put it in there. But My big things, I like to find cheap alternatives, so I didn't go out and buy a Maxpedition pack. I found this for $5 and it had a lot of stuff I wanted in it already. But I watched a lot of YouTube videos and they helped me a lot, so hopefully this will help you too. Have a good one, YouTubers. Bye.